A gardener planted a vineyard, and each day he watered vines and removed the weeds. But one vine grew slowly and it produced no fruit. So the workers said to the gardener, "Cut it down, it is useless." But the gardener replied, "Give it more time." And so he cared for it even more. So years later, that same vine produced the sweetest grapes of wine in the whole vineyard. And the gardener said, "Whatever grows slowly may still grow greatly." And so it is with the kingdom of God. Many people think it must appear quickly and in power, but often it grows quietly in heart for many years until one day it produces beautiful fruits. So there was a man who bought a piece of dry land after he had saved money for a very long time. And so many people ask him, including his friends, and ask him, "Why did you buy this useless ground? Because nothing grows there." But the man believed there was water beneath the soil, and he was determined because he knew that if he finds water, he will be able to sell water to the villagers because there was scarcity, and it will be the best business of the time. And so he dug day after day. His hands became very tired, and the sun burnt his back. So many times he thought of stopping, but he did not. So one morning his shovel struck a stone, that beneath the stone, water burst forth from the earth. So soon a well stood there, and many people came to drink and buy the water. So the man said, "The water was always here, but only those who dig patiently could find it." And so it is with the kingdom of God. Many people walk upon it and never ever see it. But those who seek deeply and faithfully will discover a spring of life that never runs dry. There was a man who plays a great bell in the center of a town, and the bell was meant to call people together each morning. But many years passed, and the bell remained silent because nobody cared to ring it, because people were busy with their businesses, with their gardening, with their jobs. And so no one cared about the bell. So people walked past it every single day, busy with their works and their worries. And so one morning, a small child stopped beside the bell, and the child pulled the rope, and the bell rang loudly across the town. So its sound echoed through the streets in the field. And hearing the bell, people came from their houses. Some came with curiosity, some came with joy, and others came simply to see who had rang it. And soon, the town square was filled with people speaking to one another again. And so the elders of the town said, "This bell stood here for many years, but we did not hear it until someone chose to ring it." And so it is with the kingdom of God. The kingdom is already here to many people, but it begins to awaken when someone has the courage to call others towards truth, faith, and love. So 2 men lived in the same town, and one of them built a tall tower and placed very many lamps on it, so everyone could see his light. So the other one placed a very small lamp quietly in his window each night. And so when the wind came, the lamps on the tall tower, they were blown out, and the tower stood in darkness. But the small lamp in the window from the other man, it continued burning because the man protected it from the wind. And travelers passing through the night followed the little light and found the village. And then the people said, "The great tower shined for a moment, but the small light guided many." And so it is with the kingdom of God. It does not always appear in great displays. Sometimes it shines quietly in faithful hearts, guiding many who are lost.